Hello Aries, and welcome to your October 2019 tarot readings with me. Dear Aries, if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe so that you're notified every time I release a new video. So let's get started and let's see what's in store for Aries for the month of October. And it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful month, and it is this way that it starts with a movement energy, with the energy of wanting more freedom. Your own space, your own freedom matters the most to you. You don't want to be dominated by anyone in the first week regarding your work, regarding your sentimental life. You want to be like a free bird. I want what I want. This is the Aries motto in this month. This is what I'm seeing, and it starts with a big bang in the first week. This is what we see. There's a lot of travel energy, dear Aries, that is seen for you. So many Aries are going to be traveling short distance, long distance. Some of the Aries are planning a kind of a travel for business, for some kind of a family event in the first week. So some of you are almost crossing your borders of your country, in the sense going to foreign lands for some work purpose. This is what is seen. I see a lot of water energy in the first week. That means you might also deal with a water sign person in the first week. The emotions are running pretty high. I also see for Aries is that they are drifting away. They are going away from some negative people in their life. They are going away from certain things that have not been working for them. So it's like saying goodbye to those, people, those situations, that job that hasn't worked for you. And then you are just, going further and further in the search of fresh waters and beautiful horizons. You're looking for new horizons. This is what is seen. All in all, I see a successful beginning of the month for you, my dear Aries. I also see that the single Aries may be meeting someone after a long time. This is what I see. And for some of you, there is a chance meeting while traveling with someone in the first week. That is what I see. But all in all, I see that Aries are traveling. Aries are moving. Even if it is not physically moving, the inner movement is going on in order to plan the life differently at this point of time. And then we are going to the second week, my dear Aries. And what is the second week? The second week says, my dear Aries, is that whatever is coming spontaneously, creatively in your mind, go for it. Some of the Aries are going to get into some kind of a creative profession. Some of you are getting into some kind of construction profession. But if you are already into construction, then you are going to do it a bit creatively, as if somebody has not done it before. This kind of creative genius is coming, and take those ideas, my dear Aries, because you really need those ideas in order to do things differently in your existing profession. This is what is seen in the second week. Some of the Aries who are especially related to creative arts, media, who are artists, musicians, all these people are going to benefit a lot in the second week, because there is a lot of energy of creation, of spontaneity. And when it happens, then an already creative soul gets even more motivated in order to achieve the highest potential of creativity. This is what is happening. For students also, they are going to be very creative in the way they are going to present maybe the lessons, present themselves, present a particular subject or some kind of thing that has been given to them. They will have some kind of their originality. That creative streak is going to be seen in the students, and they should use it to the fullest potential. In love also, you're no less than an artist in the second week, I would say, dear Aries, because I'm seeing that the Aries are going to be pretty much creative in their romantic side of life. This is what I'm seeing in the second week. And I see lots of work energy for you, my dear Aries, this month. There's a lot of work. There's lots to achieve at this point of time. And then we are going to the third week. Again, the work energy I'm seeing. Again, lot of work, lot of initiation is seen. I see that rapid changes are happening, Aries. This is the Aries way, because they want everything so rapidly and so fast, and they just go like way with the kind of that speed is there. So this is what is seen in the third week. Lot of things are seen coming speedily to you. All right, and I see they are just rushing in, all right? And then I also see, my dear Aries, is that whatever projects you have been working on, whatever projects, be it sentimental or be it professional, whatever it was, these are going to start bearing fruits from the third week. This is what I'm seeing. There's lots of negotiations happening, lots of networking that is happening around you. It's like the web of networks, like it's created everywhere. And then you are, going from person to person. There is this restless energy, and you need to take care of your nerves, my dear Aries, in the third week, because there is a lot of, it's nice that you're dynamic, but you also need to be grounded, in the sense you need to be anchored, all right? Because otherwise getting lost into something is very easy, all right? So just be completely firm on your feet at this point of time, because these energies of the third week are going to require you to really be like a jumping jack, like going around and doing lots of things, multitasking. This is going to be expected. So this is where I'm telling you, my dear Aries, is that this restless energy needs to be curbed. And how will you curb it? With meditation, with going for jogging, walks, working out somehow, or even, just going and maybe playing badminton, football, whatever is your favorite sport, you engage in that, swimming, if you can. And I also see that there is this potential for bringing about a kind of a change, okay? There is a change energy. So for some Aries, they are changing either their work or something regarding that sentiments about someone is changing, all right? So there is this kind of a twist is coming, a change is coming, and most probably it also can be related to the perspective. The way you were looking at something, all right, is different. Now it's going to start changing. You were looking like this at it, now you will start looking this way, or you start looking that way, so it's like the way you're looking at it is going to change. So you will feel that I need to change my perspective on how I'm looking at life, how I'm looking at my emotional relationship, how I'm looking at my friendships, my job, my way of doing things. Something is coming, my dear Aries, some kind of change is coming in here in the third week. And all in all, I would say it's a positive change, because it's accompanied by a very good energy of achievement. It's accompanied by lots of things coming to fruition at this point of time. So invest into it and reap your rewards, my dear Aries. And yes, while traveling, be careful with all your papers and everything, because there can be certain kind of hassles that you can come across in the third week. So you need to be a bit careful about that, okay? There can be some kind of delays and things that can come up regarding travels. Especially be careful and have all your papers nicely with you, so that whenever you are asked about something, you are, you're in a position to furnish all the details, all right? So just be careful about that, my dear Aries. And then the last week of October, what is it saying? That you have an immense protection upon you. You have a divine protection upon you. You have the angels of God who are guiding you. You have your own spirit guides who are guiding you. God is guiding you. The universe is guiding you and protecting you. But don't abuse it, okay? Use it to your benefit, but don't abuse it. You need to be very wise at this point of time in the last week. There will be certain situations that will arise before you, my dear Aries. And at this point of time, you are expected to be the sage. You are expected to be the highly evolved master in your own field. There will be lots of wisdom that will be poured upon you at this point of time, my dear Aries. And this wisdom is all that you have gone through, all that you have accumulated, all that you have experienced. And these experiences will be like the pearls that you would be sharing with people who are in need for that. Some of the Aries can also be guiding groups of youngsters or children and be, in a position to give them some kind of very, wise guidance and help at this point of time. This is what is seen. The fourth week's energy is all about being in your own element, all about being grounded. You have come a long way, my dear Aries, and the fourth week is telling you that now you have to see what you have learned. Just do a rewind of all those incidences that have occurred until now and until where you have reached with all these happenings in your life. And today you are a sum up of all those things of your past. You're a sum up of everything. So what did you get on your path? What pearls did you collect? What were the stones that you collected? And what did you do with all of that? And that's wisdom, that's knowledge that you will be having in the last week, and you will know now how to proceed. You will be like the kind of that owl who can have the perspective of every side, okay? He just doesn't look front to that. He just turns around and can look around every side, right? And this is how it is. The wisdom of the divine is upon you. The protection of the divine is upon you. So use it to your own benefit. Most probably some of you might be meeting someone in the last week of October who is also a highly evolved soul and who will impart their wisdom, their pearls of wisdom to you, my dear Aries. And I feel this is one of the best way to end this month of fall, in October, when the leaves are just going to be shed so that the new leaves come up. And this is what exactly Aries is about, the birth sign. And I feel it's not the spring, it is the fall, when you just give off things because you're preparing things to come up. You're preparing for your rebirth. This is what I'm feeling. And this is the last week that is offering you this wonderful wisdom of how far you have come and how far you have to go from now on. So use this protection, use this lovely energy of achievement and of success in the last week of October in order to enhance the last 2 months of this year and your life ahead. So thank you, my dear Aries, for listening. And please do like, share and comment, and use these energies to the highest advantage of yours. And also don't forget to take deep breaths, okay, on this journey of this month. Keep yourself nicely nourished with all the vitamins, magnesium, everything that is required to fight the season's changes, all right? Because the fall is never an easy season, right? Because we are going towards shedding what is not okay for us and preparing ourselves to get emptied so that we are filled with something better. All right, my dear Aries, thank you very much, and see you in the month of November. Until then, enjoy this wisdom, the travel, the dynamism. Bye-bye. God bless. Take care. Bye.